Hello, and welcome to Abby Tyler's Healthy Living. My name is Abby Tyler. I'm your host, a family nurse practitioner, a health and wellness blogger, and a community volunteer. In here, we discuss evidence based health information regarding mind, body, and soul with a holistic emphasis. Thanks for joining me on this journey of health and wellness. Please enjoy the show. Hello, 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 ATH Ellis. Welcome to our weekly show. My name is Abby. If you don't know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Alrighty, so thanks for joining me. By the way, if you're joining me from Focus on Liberia YouTube or Abby Tyler's Healthy Living page, welcome. As always, my disclaimer, I am a provider, but I'm not your provider. So whatever I say, please make sure you check with your own provider before making any changes. Also, mental health, like I said in the video yesterday, mental health illness run from like episodic, maybe anxiety, depression, and other things, and goes on to like other major diseases and all that. We're not going to be talking about that today. Today, we're going to be talking about self care, tips for self care. Okay. But at any time, if you're having any issues with depression, if you're feeling like you're going to harm yourself or harm somebody else, please, please, please call 911 or 988. Okay. So before I get that, please share the show. If this internet goes off, I would just record it later on and then just post it. Okay. Because sometimes, you know, things happen. Alrighty, so let me just get my show. Let me get my thing over here. Give me 2 minutes and then I'll do that. Put my glasses already. Okay, so let's get here. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so we're doing tips for self care. Alrighty, so let's get right into the show. Ready? Okie dokie. Tip number one, enjoy the awesomeness of nature. It's important that, sometimes when you're feeling down and all that, you just want to go outside, especially this time of the year. If you live in this part of the world too now where the weather's changing, the flowers are blooming, it's raining a little bit sometimes, but it's getting warmer. People are outside. If you go outside by yourself, go to the park, go to the waterfront, just go outside, enjoy that rich nature out there, listen to the birds chirping, kids running around. Even if you're just sitting there by yourself, it doesn't mean that you have to be with somebody else. So just go outside and just, enjoy that. It kind of lifts your mood after a while. Even when you're working, sometimes if it means going outside for 5 minutes, go outside for 5 minutes after work. I've been doing a lot of walking now after work. Like every day, I try to do at least 3 miles and I go outside, enjoy. I love this time of the year. If you have allergies, I did do a show on season of allergies. Of course, make sure you take your medication and all that if you take medication for it, and look at the pollen count and all that before going outside. Okay. And if you're outside walking, of course, be careful when you're out there, watch your surroundings and all. So, but it does help for you to go out there and just enjoy yourself and just sit outside, even if it's like I said, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, just to kind of reconnect with nature. Okay. Tip number two is connect with family or friends. Now, sometimes some family members, you have issues with family members. Sometimes you have issues with friends and all that too. But somebody who you're gonna go to hang out with, and you're gonna have a good time, even if it means just talking with them on the phone, or like maybe FaceTime, whatever. You just seeing them picture, or just talking to them on the phone, or chatting back and forth is nice. That kind of releases stress and all. Make sure it's with a friend that you're not having issues with and all that. Okay. So go out there, have fun with people, connect with family and friends, people you haven't spoken to for a while. Pick up the phone and be like, hey, by the way, I haven't spoken to you for a while. What's going on? How is everything going on with you? What's going on with me? And all that. Or sometimes you just watch a nice show. Some people don't have friends or family close by that live in the same state or in the same city, and also you can just call them. And sometimes saying, yeah, let's go to a movie, let's go sit at the park, let's go do something, come over to my house, come to your house, or we can meet at a neutral place. Let's go walk in the mall, or just anything like that, because it lifts your spirit when you're around people, especially people who value you and people who celebrate you, not people who's going to bring you grief and all that. You don't need that. Okay. At this my point in my life, I'm not going out there taking my time to go somewhere where somebody's going to be making me feel bad. No, no, I'd rather just stay home and watch TV myself. Okay. So it's important to do that. Alrighty. Next tip will be practice mindfulness. Alrighty. So mindfulness techniques such as breathing exercises, guided meditation. I try to do meditation. You sit in there and you just let the everything go away, and you're just thinking, I cannot master it yet because the minute I start thinking that, and I start thinking of 10,000 different things, so I cannot just shut my mind off. I can do that sometimes at night, but in the daytime, I'm thinking, did I leave the iron on? Did I do this? Did I do that? So I can do that. But if you're really, it's good to practice that too, because when you're doing that, you're thinking about just being calm and all that also lowers your heart rate because you're not anxious. It lowers your heart rate if you have high blood pressure. Of course, you're taking a medication if you do, if you're supposed to take medications. It lowers your heart rate and all that too. And it just puts you in the area of peace, in the state of peace. So you're thinking of something happy. So think on something, a happier thought that at one time when you're really happy, maybe you're doing your childhood, like a birthday party or something that really brought you a lot of happiness too. Okay. So you can do that. And also, like I said, sometimes it's like when I'm just sitting there watching TV, I'm watching something fun, and just it also that's a state of mindfulness too. Because for some people who can just sit there and meditate, that also helps too. Okay, so it helps you physically and it helps you physiologically because, like I said, it brings down your stress level, lowers your heart rate, lowers your blood pressure. If you do pray, it's good to pray. If you're a spiritual person, you can pray and do all those things. All those things kind of help you too. So practice that. Alrighty. It's extracurricular activities. You can join a book club, get a hobby. Sometimes some people go dancing. You can do other things like hang out with your friends, or just something that's gonna that takes time. That you putting your mindfulness into it. It's same thing with mindfulness. But it's okay. Yes, I know I have to read a book. Or I'm going to a book club. I'm going to the library, just hang out with my friends. Or we're going dancing. Or my other friends will go. Just something that takes you away from all the stress that you have to go through. Because especially for people like especially adults in certain countries. Some other countries, they're stressful there, but it's a little more laid back. But if you're in this part of the world where it's like, get up and go, get up and go, get up and go, get up and go, you have to be able to like say, let's stop. Let me do something else outside of what I'm doing. For what I'm doing for me, this is like a hobby for me. I love teaching about healthcare and I love interacting with people also. And then also sometimes I just want to sit on the couch and watch my Lifetime movies or just watch like regular shows at night when I'm sitting there. Sometimes when I'm charting or doing stuff, I like just put Lifetime on and watch the Golden Girls or something funny, or the other channels where I watch something funny, and it's like okay, it's stress relieving because I know my rest of my day is so stressful, so I can use that. So find something about you, find a hobby that you used to like before, and get back to it. Crocheting, anything, sewing, or any of those stuff I used to before, or try something new. Learn how to skate, learn how to play the piano, learn something different. Anything that's going to bring down the stress in your life, you can do that. Okay. And the other one is spend time with your pets if you have pets. Alrighty, if you have a cat, if you have a dog, if you have birds and all that. I have two birds. Okay, they do keep them in the cage. Sometimes we take them out, but they like being by themselves and all that too. They love chirping. I sit there and chirp along with them. If my dog died a couple of years ago, rest in peace, Max. But but I love watching when I go on TikTok too. I love watching videos with different dogs and all that. I follow some other creators that have their dogs or their cats, and so I love living in that moment too. So it kind of helps, and that's why I get a lot of cats and dogs commercial, ads on my thing. But I just live through them. I wanted to get me another dog, but I know because I'm so busy, so there's no way I'm going to be able to it's good for a dog. It's like taking care of a toddler forever. So I said, you know what? I'll just live through other dogs already. So if you can do that, or spend time with other people's pets, or just do anything again, like I said, you can do stuff that's just going to take your mind away and just kind of bring ease and comfort to you. Okay. So the other one is volunteer. Volunteering also helps a lot too. Okay. The volunteer helping others and participating in community organizations can also be a positive boost. Many community organizations welcome volunteers. So, like again, I do my health fairs during the week, not during the week, during the year. I do some speaking stuff too. And I love doing that because I love meeting with the public and sitting there and talking to people who I'm not responsible legally to, like, these are not my patients, these are my residents. I can sit there and impart, health information. And sometimes it's so exciting when you're talking to them and they're like, oh, really? I really think I should be doing that. I say, yeah, of course, talk to your doctor. And there's certain things like they may say, oh, do you have a practice around here? I can come to you. I'm like, no, they can continue with your doctor and go on from there. So I love that. I love that non-stressful environment where I can just sit there and talk to somebody about health and all that. So go do some volunteering. Go to your children's school. If you don't like, sometimes you may not want to hang out with younger kids and all that too, but you don't necessarily need to hang out with them. You can help out in the library. You can help out where it's like, okay, we need to paint this school this day. You can help out your church. You can help out your synagogue or the mosque, anywhere, your community stuff. You can do that. So many people that are out there who need your help, and it doesn't have to be something where I have to do it. So I they need this and they need me there 3 times a week. Anything that's so stressful. Because I remember one time I had to volunteer somewhere, and then the requirements were so stressful. I did the community, I did my criminal background, I did everything, but then they were saying, okay, we need you here for this time, and I know it didn't, coincide with my schedule, and I didn't want to feel like I'm being stressed out if I'm trying to help out and all that too. So I said, you know what? I'd rather do something where I can just go there one day and do it, and then maybe next year or maybe do stuff like that. But I don't have time, so you don't. It doesn't have to be something where you're stressing yourself out. Just say, you know what? There maybe you experience something bad in your life, and you said maybe there's some group, awareness group. I can go there and talk to them the way how I went through that, the way how I grieved through that, or the way how I managed to get through other things. So you never know. Whatever it is you're doing, you can be inspiring somebody or you can be helping somebody based on what you went through also. All right. Or sometimes again, it doesn't have to be any of that, but you can also go out and just help people. So volunteering really helps a lot. It helps, make you feel good that you're doing something for humanity, and at the same time make you feel good that you're not stressed out with everything else. All right. And again, like I said, there's so many people out there who really need you. Go to your local library, go to the local let's say the welfare office or public assistance office too. They got information there of your school, your church. There's so much information out there, social worker and all. Just ask them. Okay. And also, some of the ways you get self-care: sleep, enough sleep. And regular adults supposed to be getting at least 6 to 8 hours. I mean, they say at least 8 hours of sleep every night. So, and I try my best to get like at least 8 hours. I don't get that until like maybe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, but it's important too, because again, like I said, you have to let your body rest and relax. And then also, I sound like with a person from a different world. I think I'm dating myself. Relax, relax, late. What's it? Relate, relax, and relief. I can remember it. Anyways, but you got to make sure, because your cells, your body cells and all that, you need to rest and recover everything. You got to go to bed. Remember little kids when they get all antsy because they don't want to take a nap. And we didn't want to take a nap when we were little, but now it's like your body needs that as you start getting older, at any age, really. But as you start getting older, with all the stress that's going on in the world, you need to be able to sit there and get enough sleep so your body can rest and recover for the next day. Okay. So, especially people who work on night shifts and things like that, try to find a time to rest quietly. Put the curtains, dark curtains, and all that too. If you can put a face mask, the one that goes over your eyes, and get enough sleep is very important, because also, if you're not getting enough sleep, that also you're not fight your body's not giving time to fight infections off and everything that comes along with not getting enough sleep, high blood pressure and everything else. So it's good to make time for sleep. Make time for sleep. When you go to sleep, turn off the phones, turn off the TV, and go to sleep. Okay. And the other one is, if you're having some issues, join a support group. If you like, again, it goes back to the other one, like extracurricular activities, join a support group. Maybe you're having some issues that you say, oh, I want to talk to my friend because maybe I lost my job, or maybe I hurt myself, or maybe something else is going on with me, but this person may not understand it. So I need to be in a group where somebody understands that. Maybe you're a widow, maybe you're going through divorce, maybe you're losing something else that's going on, or maybe you just need to be with somebody who is like-minded. Okay. And say, I need to be with these people because yes, they understand what I'm going through. They may be strangers, but at least they understand what I'm going through. Maybe you're trying to get rid of some bad habits that has been affecting your life, that's taking over your life, and also affecting your family members. So you can join the alcohol, drugs, and all that. Of course, you'll be getting the medical care that you need, but at the same time, you're having this other part that's helping you along. So join a support group for anything. And sometimes I like, okay, and even sometimes like support group doesn't even have to be. It can be online. You can go on online, and sometimes I get on like YouTube or so, and I'm watching the show that I used to love back in the day, and then I read the comments. Sometimes just reading the comments, not the harmful comments, because the comments can just kind of turn you off completely. Read the comments, and you see how people who used to watch that same show, what they're thinking about now, and you can literally like, okay, yeah, I feel like I'm on my people. I see this, and they used to watch the same show as me, so I like that. So go ahead and do that, because it really helps. It really does help. Again, like I said, not only does it help physiologically, because all of that, when you're not stressed out, your body has time to rest and relax, and you're bringing out your heart rate, blood pressure, all the stress and everything that may affect your kidneys and your liver, all of that. Okay, so you're helping your body relax and all. Again, Like I said, if you're having issues that passes all of that, then of course you need to speak to your doctor or your provider about that. Okay. So make sure you do that and join the support group. Eat right. When you're stressed out and you're going through a lot, the last thing you want to do is be eating like, I'm not going to eat salad. I'm not going to eat. Doesn't mean you have to eat salad and all. You can just eat healthy. Okay. Make sure you're eating all three of your meals, because if you're skipping certain meals and all that, then you're going to overeat something else. So make sure you're breaking eating your breakfast, even if it's something just light, like a nutrition bar, getting some juice, getting some water. Try to stay hydrated. It's important that you stay hydrated, to eat healthy. If you have to eat like a late night snack, eat something healthy, eat your regular food, but you know what's healthy for you. At this point now, I've been talking about it for so long, cut back on the carbs, because it will make you too tired. You won't have enough time to go out and walking and all. So it's important that eat your heavy food in the morning, early hours, and eat your lighter food later on. So you're not taking all that heavy food to bed. Okay, because when you're eating heavy food at night, late in the evening, chances are more than likely you're not going to get up to go and walk after that. You're going to go straight to bed or sit up and watch TV. So you're just piling on all of that, and it's not good for your heart. And also, it's important that you eat healthy. If you can't do it that way, try to find some time to exercise at least the next day when you wake up in the morning or later on. Okay, and drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Of course, if you have issues with your heart, congestive heart failure, and other reasons why you cannot drink too much fluid, check with your doctor first. Okay. Exercise, of course, that goes hand in hand with the eating, right? Alrighty, so making sure you're exercising. Let me see if I added a part. Yes, exercise. And once again, 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week or more, walking, dancing. Like today, I was going to go. I said, no, I'm not going to walk. I've promised myself I'm walking every day for the next 6 weeks. Okay. At least 3 miles a day. So again, I know where I walk. I walk to make it a park where I live. There's like a waterfront there, or I walk to the park where there's a police station there too. And it's like a huge sports park there. So I know it's safer. Like, again, like I said, make sure your surroundings. So you exercise. It doesn't even have to be like brisk walking, even just walking your body, keeping your body in motion, getting up, you're having some exercise equipment at home. You can exercise. I saw this nice treadmill thing where I saw it on TikTok, where you can just put it down as rough flat, and you can do that. Sometimes some balance issues. So whatever works for you. Okay. Dancing, moving around, cleaning up around the house, moving, climbing up and down the stairs. If you live in a house that has like upstairs, 2 floors, 3 floors, at least 3 times a day. When some people do everything and they come downstairs and they don't go back up, do that. Get up, walk around, get exercise, move around, get on YouTube. You can put it there. So many different videos, so many exercise free videos on there where you can do, and it's based on your age group too. So you can do that. Okay. And let me see here. If you drink alcohol or substance abuse, there's like really there's absolutely no redeeming factor in that. So talk to your doctor. There's so many and different medications and treatments that we have out there, that if you have a habit, if you have an addiction, we have so many things that you can do. I know some people say, oh, you can just pray it away, or you can just do that. You can pray, you can do all of that. But if it's at a point where it's becoming addiction, it's affecting you or your family member, go ahead and get the help that you need. We have so many medications out there that you can get the help that you need and still be able to go to work, especially some people, because some people are still functional alcoholics or functional drug addicts too, and all that. So we can give you the medications, and some of it where you don't necessarily have to go to the clinic. You can just go to your doctor's office and get your medication every month, get your urine test done, and then they can adjust it accordingly. Okay. So it's important. If you smoke, of course, I always say quit smoking. Alrighty, 1-800-QUIT NOW. They have so many resources that you can try to quit smoking. All right. And last but not least, by the way, I saw this article. This is not on my, this is, I saw it and it's like resonated with me. So this is an article from somebody else. So that's why I have to give credit to whoever wrote the article. Alrighty, but I pretty much do all this, but I like sometimes when I have the article that's concise and has exactly what I want to talk about. And practice self-gratitude. Alrighty, so let me just go in here for a second. So that is my last one. Alrighty, so don't be hard on yourself. Being grateful for yourself, what you have in the life around you, and promote positive thinking. Sometimes it's not saying that, oh yeah, you don't want more, because some people say, oh, you just saying I'm thankful for what I got, and it doesn't want to make you want to do more. No, it doesn't mean that. Just be thankful for what you have now as you're working towards what else, what you want more. Because it's like, okay, I'm just happy. And sometimes some people don't want anymore. They just you don't know what happened in their lifetime, and this is just simple for them. This is what they want. They love the simplicity. Like me, I love the simplicity. Doesn't mean I don't want more. But sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm good. I go to a party, I come home, I have a good time, fun of the weekend, I'm going to work. Or I go on vacations and I come back. Doesn't mean that, some days if you want to, if I want to go to somewhere really fancy, I don't want to go there. But it's really important that thankful for what you have, be content with what you have as you're working for more. Okay. And also spread positive vibes around you when you're around somebody, especially somebody who you see they're like, oh, they're going through a lot and all. It's important, but like, be thankful. There are a lot of people who don't have what you have right now. It's not negating what you're going through. Trust me, you'll be like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going through the worst thing in my life right now. Please don't tell me that, of course. And if you're not really good at talking, at saying that to somebody, please don't say it, because sometimes some people they just take it the wrong way. And then next thing you know, you've hurt their feelings, they've hurt your feelings, and then it just makes things worse. So if you're not really good at like saying those things, don't say that much, or just say, don't say anything at all. Just be there for that person. Just say, if I can help you in a way I can. Don't put yourself out there saying anything you need, just call me, because you may not be available and that person may be going through something really badly and you may need them. Okay. So just say, any way I can help you. If that's possible for me to help you, let me know. Okay. And sometimes when you're sitting with somebody and they're going through stuff, you don't necessarily have to say anything. You can just sit there. You guys can just watch TV together, sit at the waterfront together, go exercise together, all of that. Just sometimes just your mere presence can be helpful to that person. Okay. Because people are going through a lot and you just don't know what they're going through. Okay. And sometimes people don't want to talk about it. So also, even if you don't know that person and you see somebody, it won't help to just say, hi, how you doing? How's your day going? Or you don't want to hear long stuff and you don't have the time. Just be like, how you doing? Sometimes just hi, making eye contact with that person, looking at that person straight up and just say, hi, how you doing? And really mean it. Not hi. Just sometimes you don't have the time to do all that, but it's just nice, because sometimes you just never know where somebody's going through. Okay. That person could be going through the worst day of their life, and just a simple hi, meaning it from your heart. Hi, it's like, oh, okay. Hi, how you doing? Thank you. And just and that's it. Because sometimes that person will come back to you and be like, you know what? I was just going through the worst time. And they may never tell you that either, but you never know what it is that you're doing that could help that person. Okay. So let me see here if I see any questions, comments here. Alrighty. Let me see. Moses Mumlo, good evening, watching from Iowa, Cedars Rapid. Okay, hi. Did not, and I have a friend, a lot of Liberian people live in Iowa. I have a friend that moved over there too. Hi, Moses. Thanks for watching. And oh, most Liberian will never listen to this kind of educative. And yep, unfortunately, that's some of the things that we have to deal with. And they used to bother me before, but sometimes I know there's people who would say, what you were to inbox me and say, yeah, that's really, really helpful what you're doing, and continue doing what you're doing. So I thank you for that, because I'm always grateful when somebody appreciates what I'm doing. Because again, like I always tell people, most of us who are in healthcare, especially depending on when you get to the provider stage and all that, you're very busy. I've been doing this now for about 10 years. So it's like some days I'm like, I don't have any means to come on. I've talked about everything and all that, but I always like to take the time and just come on and just talk and impart my knowledge. And I'm really grateful for all of you who are, taking the time and saying, you know what, let me just sit down and watch. A lot of people do watch later, but it's always nice when other people watching when I'm on live too. So but for those of you who are watching tonight, my normal days is Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when I come on live. And then I do Abby's daily dose, which are like 90-second videos during the week and all that too. So if you're not a member of Abby Tyler's Healthy Living page, it's the information right there. Make sure it says page at the end of it, and just click on like and follow, and please invite your friends. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share it along with your other, and just tell people Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? And I also take suggestion on topic you guys want me to talk about too. Alrighty, so let me just see here if I see anybody has any other questions. Listening while walking out. Oh, thank you, James. Yeah, that's what I do too sometimes. When I listen to other people's show when I'm walking, I always put it on, and it's really helpful too, because you're sitting there, you're walking and all that too. So, but I'm really happy that you're walking. I just did my walk too. It was raining. I didn't want to do it, but I said, nope, I know if I stop, I'm not going to do it for a couple of days. So I was out there and I was walking, doing my stuff. So It's very important. So mental health and all that, like I said, there's so many other diagnoses and all. People always say diagnosis is diagnoses if you're talking about more than one. But so I'll be talking more about that later on. I've done so many shows on it, so I'll probably just put it in the feature section and all that. And I do have a friend that I want to bring on here, maybe hopefully, you know, this month or sometimes, but there's a whole lot going on in my life right now that I was going to schedule that and I don't have the time now because of graduation and then going through other things and also. But I thank you all for watching. Again, like I said, I'm on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Every Tuesday I come on live, and then I do the shorter videos during the week. So thank you all for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and share the show. And please go on Abby Tyler's Healthy Living page and click like and follow if you're watching from Focus in Liberia, or if you're watching from YouTube. Also, for those of your friends who are not on Focus on not on Facebook, tell them they can also find me the same name on YouTube and kind of just hit the prescription subscription and just follow me. Okay. So I wish you all a good night. Thank you all for watching. And let me see here. Oh my goodness. To put my glasses back on. For those of you out there, make sure you get your eyes checked every year. Go to the eye doctor, get your eyes checked. And if you're a diabetic patient and you have high blood pressure, making sure you are getting it checked every year and as often as your doctor wants you to check it. Okay. Alrighty, so Michael, hi, how are you there? Happy spring, and it's almost summertime in this part of our world. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, so good night. I don't want to make this long because people get bored when it's too long. Alrighty, so I'll talk to you guys later then. Join me again, Abby's Daily Dose during the week, and then Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern for that. Alrighty. Hi, Michael. I will inbox you. Alrighty. Okay. Bye bye. Good night.